we have like ACoS 20, 30%. This means for what range? Like once we get to like it's trying to get into this range generally all the time, and then kind of once it gets there, then well, it just got in there. It's just gonna try to get into that range finally at some point, hopefully faster. Correct? Something like this? Or
Sure.
and then a
So
follow-up question, like profit margin would be profit margin of that PPC sale kind of thing, or okay, kind of in
good question. So let's take them one by one. First of all, what's
yes,
up with
please.
the range, right? So the keyword, each keyword has its own profitability calculated. So we
Yes.
know the sales generated by the keyword. We know
Mhm.
the product that was sold, right? And for that product, we know the cost of goods. We know the
Mm,
return rates on average. We know the other expenses, the Amazon fees that are there, right? So based on that, we know the advertising cost. I mean, we know how much that keyword spent to get
mhm,
that sale, right? So this is
mhm,
how we calculate the margin for the keyword, right? So
mhm,
every
mhm.
keyword
I
has its own
understand.
margin. And vice versa, we can go with the ACoS, right? So when I'm saying that, okay, I want to optimize the profit margin or the ACoS of a specific keyword, right? Then Sellerboard will analyze every keyword separately. And when optimizing, so it will analyze, okay, the current margin or the current ACoS of the keyword. And for instance, if it's at 40%, so with the sale that it generated, and then the advertising cost that was spent for generating that sale, and every other factor that I mentioned previously, the ACoS for that keyword currently it's at 40%. So the system will know, okay, but my target range is somewhere in
Mhm.
between 20 and 30%. That means that I need to decrease the bid. I need to spend less on
Mhm.
this keyword, so the advertising cost of sale will go down and hopefully we'll get in that
Mhm.
target
I
range.
understand.
So this is what the system will do. It'll try to tweak up the bids. So the metric, be it the ACoS or the profit margin for the keyword, will get in the range. And why is it a range? Because it's constantly changing. It's not,
Mhm.
a metric that it's fixed. It reached a specific point and it stays there. No, it's constantly moving, right? So it might be fluctuating. Today be 21% and tomorrow 25, and then the day after 23%, and then several days after that maybe it will jump all the way up to 45 and step out
Yeah.
of the target range. When it will step out of the target range, so then Sellerboard will detect that thing and say, oh, okay, this keyword is out of the target range. We need to get it back into the optimization stage and start
Mhm.
tweaking the bids again, right?
Mhm.
Because while it is in the target range, the only thing that's happened, we are not, the system will not change the bids. At that point, the bids remain the same. As long as the keyword is in the target range, right? So
Mhm.
the only thing that will happen, the system will allocate more budget because it's in the target range, it's selling.
Yeah. Yeah.
We are happy. We need to give it more money to spend, so we get the best results. If it steps out of the range, then something's not right. We need to get it back in the optimization phase, change the bits, tweak the bits a little bit until we get in that sweet spot range, right?